My dear and lovely students, in this video, we're gonna learn how to do partial fraction decomposition. We are gonna talk about all the different types of partial fraction without repeated factors, partial fraction with repeated factors, partial fraction with quadratic factors. But before we're gonna start to talk about partial fraction, I wanna show you first how to combine fraction by adding or subtracting, then how to get the common denominator to find the rational fraction. For example, if you have 3 over x plus 1 plus 2 over x minus 2, so we need to find the lowest common denominator. To find the lowest common denominator, we need to multiply x minus 2 up and down, and in other fraction we multiply by x plus 1 up and down. We write as one fraction with one denominator, x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 2, and in numerator we multiply 3x minus 2 plus 2x plus 1. After that we need to simplify more, so let's expand here and expand there, so we come up with 3x minus 6 plus 2x plus 2 over x plus 1 x minus 2. After you simplify more, we come up with 5x minus 4 over x plus 1 x minus 2. The meaning of partial fraction decomposition that I'm gonna take this rational fraction and I'm started to split this again to find the original two fractions. How we're gonna do this? Unfortunately, we're not able to factorize the numerator, and the denominator is already we have two brackets. So in this case, we're gonna write a over x plus 1 plus b over x minus 2. So we let the numerator here as a and the second fraction, the numerator here as b, is equal to our rational fraction 5x minus 4 over x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 2. The idea here, we have a normal equation and we need to get rid of the denominator. How to do that? Just to multiply by the lowest common denominator here, x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 2. So if you multiply each fraction here by x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 2, the first one, we're gonna cancel this with this. We come up with a x minus 2 plus, if you multiply this by the second fraction, you will cancel this with this. So we come up with b x minus x plus 1 is equal to the numerator 5x minus 4. To simplify more, here we have three variables, a, x, b, with one equation that's impossible to solve it. So we need to get rid of two of these variables. So first of all, let's take this bracket, x minus 2, and make it equal to 0. That means if you substitute with x as 2 here, you're gonna make this bracket as 0. 0 multiplied by a, so you cancel this, and you find b, and here 2 plus 1 equal 5, and 2 minus 4. So we come up with this equation, b multiplied by 2 plus 1 equals 5 times 2 minus 4. After you simplify this, we come up with 3b equals 6. So divide by 3 and divide by 3 there, so b equals to 2. Steps again, let's take the second bracket, x plus 1 equal to 0. Transfer this to other side, so x equal negative 1. If you substitute the value of x as negative 1, you get rid of this. So we come up with the value of a in this time, negative 1 minus 2 equals 5 multiplied by negative 1 minus 4. That's meaning negative 3a is equal to negative 5 minus 4. That's meaning negative 3a equal to negative 9. So divide by negative 3. After you divide by negative 3 here, you come up with the value of a as 3. So just to substitute again in your fraction here, so you come up with 3 over x plus 1 plus the value of b here 2 over x minus 2, and this is your original fraction again. And that's what we mean we split, or we split as, and this what we mean we split as partial fraction. So if you have a rational fraction and you come up with the two factors, the original two factors or more, before you combine them, So this is what we call the partial fraction decomposition. In this exercise, we need to decompose this rational fraction. Unfortunately, numerator we're not able to factorize more, so let's factorize the denominator. Here we come up with difference between two squares. So we set two brackets, put 4 here and 4 there, x, 1 negative and 1 positive, and keep the numerator here up at 36 plus 5x. The first fraction we let a over 4 plus x plus b over 4 minus x, which equal to our rational fraction 36 plus 5x, 4 plus x, and here 4 minus x. And the same idea, to get rid of the denominator, so we need to multiply both sides by 4 plus x, 4 minus x. So if you multiply the first fraction by 4 plus x, 4 minus x, this will cancel with this. So you come up with a multiplied by 4 minus x plus this will cancel with this, b, and here 4 plus x is equal to the numerator 36 plus 5x. If you take the first bracket as 4 minus x equal to 0 and shift x to the other side, we come up with x equal 4. Which meaning if you substitute with 4 here, the first term is gonna be 0, and here we come up with the value of b as 4 plus 4 equal 36 plus 5 multiplied by 4. Here 8b equals 16, so the value of b equal 2 after you simplify this equation. And if you repeat the same step, but this time take the other bracket, so 4 plus x equal to 0, and you shift 4 the other side. That means if you let x equal negative 4 in this time, and you put negative 4 here, this term is gonna be 0, so we come up with a 4 minus 4 equal 36 plus 5 multiplied by negative 4. With 8a equals 56. After you divide it by 8, you come up with the value of a equals 7. Now I have the value of a and I have the value of b. We put it again to the fraction here. So here a is going to be 7 over 4 minus x plus the value of b here is going to be 2 over 4 minus x. And this is the result. So in this exercise, we have 3 brackets in the denominator. That means we have to find 3 fractions. So we let the first fraction as a over x minus 1 plus b over x minus 2 plus c over x minus 3. So our rational fraction 3x power 2 plus 2x minus 1 over x minus 1, x minus 2, and x minus 3. And the same idea, to get rid of the denominator, so we multiply by the lowest common multiples. So let's multiply by the common denominator, so x minus 1, x minus 2, and here x minus 3 by each fraction. So we come up at first one, a x minus 2, and here x minus 3 plus b x minus 1 multiplied by x minus 3 plus c. We have x minus 3, so we come up with x minus 1 multiplied by x minus 2 equals our numerator 3x power 2 plus 2x minus 1. By substituting with the value of x as 2 from these brackets, so this gonna be 2 minus 2 equals 0, so this bracket is gonna be 0 and this bracket is gonna be 0, so we come up with b as 2 minus 1, 2 minus 3 equals 3, 2 power 2 plus 2 multiplied by 2 minus 1. So after you simplify, you come up with negative b equal to 15. That means the value of b equal negative 15 after you multiply by negative 1 both sides. The same idea if you take the bracket x minus 3, so we let x equal to 3. After you let x equal to 3, you're gonna cancel this, and you can cancel this, you come up with the value of c, as here c 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2 equals 3, 3 all power 2 plus 2, 3 minus 1. After you solve this equation, we come up with the value of c equal to 16. So let x equal to 1, and substitute in the equation, you come up with the value of A equals to. So now we have the value of A equal to C equal to 16, B equal to negative 15. We need to substitute again in the original fraction here to the value of A as 2 over x minus 1 plus the value of B negative 15 over x minus 2 plus the value of C as 16 over x minus 3. After you simplify that more, so multiply negative times positive equals negative. So here we have 15x minus 2 and the first fraction as 2 over x minus 1 plus 16 over x minus 3, and this is your result answer. The second idea, we have partial fraction with repeated factors. Repeated factors here we have x minus 3 all power 2. So what should you do in this case? First of all, let the first fraction as a over x minus 2 plus b, and take only one bracket from the squared here. So we come up with x minus 3 plus c over x minus 3 all power 2, which equal to our rational fraction 3x power 2 plus 2x plus 2 over x minus 2 x minus 3 all power 2. Actually, this is our new step. The new step here is just we're gonna split this fraction. We take as a single fraction x minus 3. After that, we take it again as x minus 3 all power 2. So to simplify this equation and get rid of the denominator, so also we multiply both sides by x minus 2, x minus 3 all power 2. So we multiply both of sides by x minus 2, x minus 3 all power 2. So if you multiply this expression by the first bracket, you're gonna cancel this with this. So we come up with a multiplied by x minus 3 squared plus, if you multiply the second fraction by this fraction, so x minus 3 goes one of this bracket, one of two brackets. So x minus 3 gonna cancel with one of two brackets. So we come up with b multiplied by x minus 2, x minus 3. Then the third bracket, here we have c over x minus 3 all power 2 multiplied by this expression. So this cancel with this. So we come up with c multiplied by x minus 2, which equal to the numerator 3x power 2 plus 2x plus 2. Again, we have four variables a, b, c, and x, and only one equation, which is impossible to solve it like that. So we need to get rid of three of this, and we come up with only one variable. To do that, so let's look at the x minus 2 here and let x equal to 2. If you put 2 here, this is gonna be 0, and the same idea here, this is gonna be 0. So you come up with the value of a as 2 minus 3 all power 2 equals 3, and here to multiply by 2 squared plus 2 multiply by 2 plus 2. So after you simplify this, you come up with a equals to 18, and this is the value of a. After that, let's let x equal to 3. If you put here 3, this is gonna be 0, and this is as well is gonna be 0. So we come up with the value of c as 3 minus 2 equal to 3, then 3 power 2 plus 2 multiplied by 3 plus 2, which meaning that the value of c equal to 35 after you simplify this equation. So we need another value of x to substitute that more and find the value of b. To do that, let x equal to 0, because actually we don't have another bracket to make it equal to 0. So let x equal any number other than 2 and 3, like let x equal to 0. So here we have a multiplied by 0 minus 3 all power 2 plus b, and here 0 minus 2, 0 minus 3 plus c, 0 minus 2 is equal to 3, here 0 power 2 plus 2 multiplied by 0 plus 2. Still we have a problem that we have value of a and b and c, but don't forget that you get already the value of a and c. So let's substitute the value of a here and put it 18, and the value of c here at 35, and start to simplify this equation more. After you simplify this equation, you're gonna come up with 6b equals negative 90. After you divide by 6, so b equal to negative 15. Here as 18 over x minus 2 plus the value of b negative 15 over x minus 3 plus the value of c as 35 over x minus 3 all power 2. After you simplify this more, we can convert it to negative, so we come up with 18 over x minus 2 minus 15 over x minus 3 plus 35 over x minus 3 all power 2, and this is your result. Finally, we have the last idea here in this video, partial fraction with quadratic factors. Here we have x power 2 minus 2, and we're not able to factorize this more. So what should you do in this case? So we have to let a over the first linear bracket x plus 1 plus, and because we have x power 2 minus 2 in the denominator here, so in the numerator you have to let as bx plus c as linear expression, because we have quadratic in the denominator. And this is our new idea here. After that, we make it equal to x power 2 minus 3x plus 4 over x plus 1 multiplied by x power 2 minus 2. And to finish or to simplify this more, so let's multiply by x plus 1, x power 2 minus 2 from each fraction. So the first one we come up with a x power 2 minus 2 plus the second one, the key we have binomial here bx plus c, so we needed to put it in between brackets, multiply by x plus 1 only equals x power 2 minus 3x plus 4. To simplify this equation more, so let's take this bracket. So from this bracket, let x equal to negative 1. Once you put here negative 1, so this is gonna be 0. So we cancel this, and we come up with the value of a as negative 1 all power 2 minus 2 equals negative 1 all power 2 minus 3 multiplied by negative 1 plus 4. After you simplify this, you come up with negative a equal to a. So the value of a equals to negative 8 after multiply by the both sides by negative 1. After that, let's substitute with the value of x with any other number, x equal to 0. After that, let's substitute the value of x as any numbers, so x equal to 0, for example. So here we have a as 0 power 2 minus 2 plus b multiplied by 0 plus c multiplied by 0 plus 1 equal to 0 power 2 minus 3 multiplied by 0 plus 4. So after you let x equal to 0 in this equation, so here b multiplied by 0 is going to be 0. So we have only the value of c. And here also we have the value of a. But don't forget the value of a is negative 8. So we substitute with negative 8 here as well. After you simplify this equation, you come up with c as c plus 16 equal to 4. This means c equal negative 12. So now I have the value of A and have a value of C. How to find the value of B? The same idea, let x with any numbers except 0 and except negative 1, of course, because we used it before. So let x equal to 1, for example. After you substitute that in your equation, so we come up with A here as negative 8 multiplied by 1 power 2 minus 2 plus B multiplied by 1 plus C multiplied by 1 plus 1 equals 1 power 2 minus 3 multiplied by 1 plus 4. We know that the value of C here equals negative 12 and the value of A equals negative 8. So we have a simple equation, we can solve it, and you come up with the value of B equals to 9. So after you finish, you need to substitute again in your equation. So here A equal to negative 8 over x plus 1 plus bx plus c. The value of b as 9x plus c. Here we have negative 12 over x power 2 minus 2, and this is your result answer.